Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
You look great.
Thank you.
So, what's going on, girl? How was your week? Tell me about it.
Good. Well, actually, it was good, I guess you could say. I took my pump out. That's the best thing
Okay, that's awesome. So, how did that go?
on the 4th. And I didn't feel any change because I downtitrated to such a low amount, a
Right.
dose that, yeah, I weaned myself off real good.
And you're okay. No,
Yeah. I'm
no
just on the
consequence.
Uptravi, the other one, and so I go up on that every 2 weeks. But I don't feel any change.
Okay,
So that's good.
nice.
Yeah. Oh, the best thing was to take a shower without
Ugh,
cord tied to
yeah,
me.
I bet, huh?
God, yes. And what else? I filled out all the paperwork for the doctor and I scanned them and emailed them to him.
Okay.
So I would hope to get an appointment by today
Yeah,
or in the
today,
day.
this is the week, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They emailed me, the girl did from the office, and she said, "Can I get a good callback number for you?" And I'm thinking, did you not get my 10 voicemails?
Yeah.
But whatever. I'm going to keep it trying. So
So, okay, but they haven't contacted you for the appointment yet, but this is the week, right? That,
they started taking new patients on the 4th.
yeah.
So
So that was on Monday.
yeah, and
Okay.
they actually said that they want to, definitely need to have me come in for a consultation and blah, 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 all that good stuff. So
And you're just going to tell them you want the full ride.
yeah, and I'm waiting. I keep telling him, I respond, I said, I'm waiting, I'm
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Okay.
waiting.
So
Still
in
waiting.
the meanwhile, how has your energy been? Like, what's
Really
how
good. I
great.
feel better.
Let's talk about
Like I actually do feel better.
that's great, honey.
Uh-huh.
I think every week you're going to feel a little bit better.
It's not, I mean, I'm still trying slice here until the weekend. So that makes it hard on the eating, but I'm trying my best. And I did more shopping, so at Sprouts to
Great.
get more things. Takes a while till you get
Yeah, it
the
does. It
necessities
kind of
that you
ramp
need.
it all in, and then
Yeah.
it does. It's like, but it's a process, and then but it's all a process. But it's
Yeah.
it's like slowly building something that you're going to stand on that's really strong.
But
So you take the
I've been
time to
doing
do
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah. Okay, so let's review your eating log. Awesome. You said everything beautiful. So, and like you're saying, Sly, this is the last week with Sly, so things are probably gonna
I'm gonna be
easier.
more on point with everything.
Right, right. Um,
Really a lot different. It'll be a lot different.
and so some of these things like the we've already talked about this, but like the brown sugar oatmeal, that those are just like eating what's in your pantry right now.
No, well, actually, I bought organic. Do you want me to show you the box?
Yeah.
I
Did you
don't
look
know
at the
if that's,
ingredients?
yeah. And I'm sure this isn't the one to get. I wanted to get the steel when I was there the other day and I forgot it because I have like 2 envelopes left. But can you see it?
Yeah, put it. I can't see any of the writing on it or anything.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
think
now I
it's
can. Organic instant oatmeal, maple and brown. Okay, so just read the ingredients to me.
okay. Organic rolled oats, organic dehydrated sugar, cane.
See right there. That's
Yeah,
those are the just keep going through your process, but right there is the thing that you want to eat that.
sugar cane.
You want to get plain oats. We'll get more and more high end with that later as far as like ultimately it would be like steel cut oats and you would
Yeah, that's what I meant to get when I was there last
okay.
time and I forgot to get it
Just
because
get plain. Get plain. Don't get any
put the
flavors.
honey in it, right?
And honey and pure maple syrup.
Oh, I
Um,
can use pure maple. Okay. Organic pure, right?
mhm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, but just start. This is the learning curve of you learning to look at, an ingredients.
Right.
Okay. So, yeah, you first just get on grains and things like that. It's better to get plain things but then scrutinize ingredients, and sugar is one of those things that's like, avoid it.
Okay. Well, I did get
Yes,
the
it's
plain Greek yogurt now, and I'm adding fruit to
perfect.
it.
So it's the same concept,
Yeah.
You're going to blanket that concept over a lot of your different eating, where you're going to get the plain whole organic thing. Then you're going to add to it the thing that will make you happy eating it.
Okay.
You're not going to just trust that it's going to be made for you that way. That's going to taste good, because when you look at the ingredients, 9.5 times out of 10, it's not going to serve your wellness.
Okay.
Okay. So when you did this, roast beef dip, I'm thinking that was probably had white bread on it, or was it like
It was a little tiny roll, and I only ate half of it.
so as you
And
go forward, you're just going to move to not eat any white flour,
yeah,
period. So
and
those
he
are
brought
big.
that home, and it's
But
like,
no, believe me, I totally understand. This is going to be a process. So this is going to be a process that is going to take time.
yeah.
I'm just only I'm only planting seeds. That's all, because that's life, right? Life happens. And then when you're hungry, you need to eat something. So
Yeah.
over time, those are the big things. Is sugar and white flour are going to be those ones that are going to serve you from the highest. Hydrogenated oils, sugar, and white flour are going to be the ones that propel your eliminating, are going to be the ones that propel your health the fastest forward.
Okay.
So
Now,
we
what
only
about pure cane sugar?
I mean,
No, try
just
to
stay
stay
away
away
from
from
it.
that. Okay.
No, ultimately, yeah. I mean, if you had the choice between things,
Well, I did good on the drinking, just normally my water, and then I drink the
did you try?
lacrosse.
Yeah. Did you like it?
I love it, and I got the tangerine flavor. Get out of here,
Yeah.
fly.
They have so many flavors.
It's
There's
really good.
no artificial sweeteners. There's no
So
sugar.
that's good. I could do that.
And then did you add the liquid stevia drops to it?
I don't
That's
need
fine.
to.
If you don't need to, don't, because I'll tell you why.
I like carbonation. That's my
If
thing. It's not
you
so
don't
much the
have to add
sugar.
stevia, just don't even add it. Don't even
Nah,
go
I
there.
don't think
We'll
I
learn
like
more
that.
about that later, but don't even add it. If you're like
Yeah.
satisfied, don't go there.
Yeah. No, I'm really satisfied with this.
I'm so glad. And it is refreshing, especially in the hot
Oh,
months.
it's great. I'm having one right now.
Okay, when we're gonna do, I'm just looking at you have a lot of great choices. Um, so
Now, do they actually make see, like these are just the raw nuts? I
yes,
don't
that's
see
great.
them say, they
Are they
didn't say organic though. They're at Sprouts in the bins.
okay? Are they roasted and
No,
salted?
raw
They're
completely.
raw. Perfect.
I like raw. I don't like
So
roasted.
that's a
And I
good that
like
you
raw
like
anyway. I always have. So,
raw nuts. Well, you want to get organic, right, when you can. So, but raw
but I
nuts
didn't
are a
see
good.
any at Sprouts. Maybe I just overlooked it.
Yeah, just keep looking around for it. But raw nuts are one of the greatest snacks you can do.
Yeah, and I love that. So I've
Don't
been eating a lot of those.
eat a lot of them. Just
Yeah,
don't have any restraints on your quantities of food right now. And
yeah.
not even that you ultimately would. We'll look at all that way down the road, because that's not, and technically when you have real food and you're well,
Mm,
you don't really overeat anyway. So we'll look at that way down the road. Right now, we're about getting you well.
okay.
After you're well, it's about getting exercise into your life. Once that's in and it's over time and you're solid, then if you still feel like, when we look at your weight, if it's not healthy, which it's going to be, because you're not even overweight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Then
and
we
I'm
would
not. I
look.
don't overeat either.
I don't think that you're gonna have an issue with any
Mm-mm.
of that stuff.
I'm a snacker.
So you just eat from this real food, this real food, and you just eat whatever you want.
Okay.
We'll talk about combinations of food later, but right now, just you're doing perfectly. You have a lot of great choices. One day coming, we're going to start to massage the wheat out of your diet. The
Okay.
reason why, even when it's whole wheat, but let's not quite do that yet. Let's just
Yeah. Okay.
don't even think about that right now because of the gluten. We're just going to do whole grains. That's all great for you. And it's going to be going on like that for a while. Just, if you stick with that traffic light eating thing, it's probably going to be for a few months that you do that. And
Okay.
then you start the naturopath and that whole thing gets integrated and you start their program. Your whole life is going to be changing around. I mean, it's going to be amazing. We'll refine things as like energetically it's there. But right now you're good. Like to me, all the things you're doing, and then the process of your home and having to move and all that kind of stuff. You have a lot going on.
Yeah.
Everything is happening perfectly the way it's happening right now. And you're going to have such a strong foundation to stand on that they're going to be all habits that are in your life. You're not going to even they're going to be effortless. So
Right.
take the time, each thing to make them habits in your life so that it's just your default. And then we'll see what happens with your health over the months with all of that. And then we'll go from there if we need to.
Well, I know it's not been that long, but I do feel different.
Your energy looks different already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel a little different. Not like great amount, but I
Right.
can definitely tell something changing a little bit.
Wait until the whole naturopath, I mean, thing starts to go too. I mean, it's going to be pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I just got to
I
get this rolling.
know.
I'm so
It's
ready
happening.
to start.
We're after this week is over, if they haven't contacted you or whatever, I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to put that out in the universe. But we'll find another route that you can run parallel with them.
Yeah.
Like, don't pull away from them, but let's try to see if there's another solution. But let's not even think about that until this ends, which is coming. So if they, but I just want you to have the proper service.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it. Okay. This is the last week of us, waiting for that process to come in. Okay. What did you eat at Wendy's on Monday?
Chicken nuggets.
Okay.
I really ate everything that I wanted. I got the 4 for $4.
Okay, so when you go to Wendy's, get grilled chicken.
Yeah, I didn't go there, but yeah, I would normally try to order that's not even a place I go. It's far from.
I know. So when you do, just know that if you have to go to a fast food, there's stuff you can get there.
But Chick-fil-A would be the best to go to, right?
Yeah.
Aren't they organic?
I don't know, but they have good choices. They have probably 3 or 4 really good choices that you can make.
Yeah, I like Chick-fil-A.
You can do like the salad, chicken with salad. You can do the grilled chicken without the bun. They usually, some of those fast food restaurants have what's it called? Like
wrap.
They'll wrap it in lettuce and all of that.
Yeah.
Sparkling water for your drink.
Yeah.
So just think about that. And if you're hungry, you could get the grilled chicken wrap in lettuce with a side salad and no croutons to just take the croutons off, and then a sparkling water. And then eat all of that. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
So just think about it. Okay. Am I overwhelming you with anything?
No.
Okay.
I just love food. What is this? But
once you start training your body to eat these other things, you'll be surprised at the habits that will develop inside of your body without your mind knowing about it. When you crave something, you'll slowly start to crave these other fats and these other things, but you have to slowly pull away from those fats and eat the other fats in order for the body to start developing a relationship with the other fats more. So like when I crave something, like years ago, when I crave something, it would be those foods that aren't going to serve me. Right. But now when I crave a fat, it's like, I want an avocado. I want a big scoop of pure peanut butter. I really literally crave that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, avocado is great to crave. I love avocado.
Yeah, you can eat an avocado as often as you want.
Well, I decided to use that for my spread on my wraps and stuff.
That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Hummus, avocado, using a coconut oil as like butters and spreads and all that. Those are all like, don't hold back anything.
I haven't had any butter or margarine. I can't
Great.
for
No,
for
but
a long
whole
time.
butter is fine.
I don't like it though.
Yeah, if you don't like it, that's fine too. But if you wanted it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I just put the spread on the toast in the morning. My breakfast is really important to me
Yeah.
because
Good.
I've been doing it just a routine the same time every morning too.
Good.
So I
And so
like
you
my
love
breakfast.
your toast, right? But do you love
Yeah,
your toast in your oatmeal?
the
So,
oatmeal or yogurt and oatmeal or
okay,
I
so
have to
like
have two things.
later on when we start switching out the whole wheat, there's like you could do um steel cut oatmeal with Greek yogurt, and
But
just
that Ezekiel bread, is that
no, that's fine. So if it doesn't, Ezekiel bread, I think doesn't have any, it's gluten free.
no, it doesn't. It's the
Yeah,
one we could eat.
so
It's
that's
not
what
the
you eat.
greatest, but it's good. It's got the crunch going on.
Okay, that's
I
perfect.
could do it.
That's
You know
perfect.
what
That's really good.
that is? That those numbers on there, that's a verse in the Bible.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that?
No, what do you know what the verse is?
No, but it's about, the eating of what you can eat and stuff, back in the day
That's
before
interesting.
Christ days. Yeah, you'd have to look at the bread and get
It's the ancient grains.
yeah.
We could just look it up on the computer right now.
Hmm.
Okay, so then you had it, when you eliminate the white flour out of like all your stuff, it's like you're be satisfied. Instead, eat more of the chicken, more, maybe even throw some cheese in there for now. But just
And you know what's good? I don't even really like cheese either.
oh, good. Wow, that's
So
easy.
I won't miss that at all.
You're not okay.
Uh-uh.
So you're saying Sly's going to be out of the house? Yeah, this is just going to get easier.
Did you see the Amy's frozen?
The enchiladas.
Is that good? It was just corn. There was black beans and tomatoes, I think,
Yeah,
or corn
just
and tomato.
I know those are great go-tos. So
Is
just
that
look at the
okay, kind
ingredients
of?
because it's corn and it's organic. Everything's organic and all of
And
Amy's
it
stuff.
was pretty darn good.
I think there might be a couple things with Amy's that are made with flour, like maybe their macaroni and cheese and stuff. So
Yeah,
just
I think those. I really looked at a bunch of them, and I tried to get the one with the least
yeah,
amount of
that's good.
anything. Yeah, and
Those
it
are
was
good
actually
go-to meals.
really good.
Have those like for those emergencies too, where
Yeah,
you're like, God, I just want something good. And those
yeah.
are like little treats,
Treats.
that
Yeah,
still have the ingredients that are good.
and I got the burgers, the veggie, but it's that what do you call that stuff?
Nut burger.
No, it's let me get the box. It's gonna drive me nuts. Hold on, it's right here. Yeah, this for lunch right now. This one. It's quinoa.
Oh, that's
It's
awesome.
sweet potato
Mm,
with
perfect.
brown rice and bell peppers.
Perfect. That sounds lovely.
Doesn't that sound good?
So get those things like that, where
But that's a good thing, right?
yeah, yeah, where you want like snacky things that will satisfy you or little things, treats that you can get that will satisfy you. Those are perfect solutions right there.
Okay.
Nuts, you know what I love? Like I just
I
got a
haven't
big,
tried a nut burger yet. Is it good?
yeah,
Really?
avocado and sliced tomatoes over the top and yeah, whatever you want. Just yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Where do you get those at
My,
Sprouts?
not me.
Yeah,
Where
or
do
do
I
you
get nut burgers? Some Trader Joe's sometimes. There's some choices at Costco.
really?
But I'm not always getting nut burgers. Sometimes I do. It depends.
But they are good.
Yeah. And you just always look at the ingredients and make sure that, because some of them are like, there's a couple choices at Costco where you look at the ingredients, you're like, oh, no, absolutely not. Like
Yeah.
they advertise nut burgers, so you think, this is going to be healthy for me, but really it's not. So just look at the ingredients. What was I going to tell you? Shoot.
Is there any kind of soup that you recommend?
Amy's soups.
Yeah,
Yeah. Amy has
in
grapes.
cans.
Yeah.
And I could, okay, because I'm really a soup person.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
And
really a soup
those are
person.
good go-to things right now. Just
Okay.
like, yeah, when you, oh, I was going to tell you, I don't know if you like dried fruit, but
I
I was
love
I
dried
was at
fruit.
Costco and there's big bags of pure organic. So you have to look at the ingredients because a lot of times it says, oh, dried cherries, organic. And then you look, it's cherries, sugar, oil, like they're all,
Oh,
and I'm like, wait. So they had big bags of pure dried mangoes, dried fig,
oh,
and dried apricots. And
mm.
I bought a big bag of all of them. And so at night,
Oh,
I'm
that's good snack. I love that.
and I'm watching an episode of my couple episodes of my series that I'm watching or whatever, and I'm like, I just want something. So I grab a handful of raw nuts and a handful, like a small amount of each kind of those dried fruits, and put it
Yeah,
in a little bowl. Totally satisfying. Satisfying my
yeah. I
sweet.
got the apricots and stuff.
It's
I
and then
like
so it satisfies the sweet and it satisfies the crunchy with the nuts. Plus, it's perfect combination because it has the nuts have fat and protein, and then the dried fruit has the simple carbohydrates. But when you combine all that together, it slows it all down so it doesn't bring your blood sugar way up.
that.
And all that dried fruit for your digestion. So it's like the perfect little treat.
That's good.
And then it satisfies you and it sits in your stomach. You're like, okay, I'm fine now.
And what did you said popcorn too?
I do air pop. If I have an issue, like I'm like, I need something. I always have organic popcorn in my house because that
You
works.
microwave pop it?
No, I air pop it.
Oh, on
I
the
have an air
stove?
popper. Yeah, but you can also put like a little bit of coconut oil in a pan and pop your popcorn. But use
Oh,
coconut oil instead of like olive oil because coconut oil can take those higher temperatures and it doesn't get
oh,
weird.
okay.
It doesn't like
It doesn't
distort.
get burnt tasting
Doesn't
either.
well, you might not taste burned with using olive oil, but the high heat distorts the chemical structure of the oil.
Oh,
Takes away
the
its ability.
coconut oil.
Coconut oil.
Me
If you're
like
using high heat, use coconut oil. You can use coconut oil for it takes very high temperatures. You can use coconut oil for anything that's hot, hot, hot. But the popcorn is such a great snack, and I just after I pop it, so I air pop it, but you don't have to. You can, pop it in coconut oil.
that. Uh-huh.
I drizzle olive oil over the top with some sea salt, and I swear to God, I that crunch, 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 it does something like I'm like, okay, I'm okay now.
Olive oil and sea salt?
Yeah,
Mm, that might be good.
I know. That is one of my favorite go-to snacks.
I'm writing that down right now.
One of the other ones is I get pure cacao powder, like pure cocoa powder,
Yeah.
organic, and I get pure, like say, peanut butter. I put it, a little bit, couple spoons of peanut butter in a bowl, and I drizzle some honey or maple syrup with it, and put a couple of teaspoons of the cacao powder, and you mix it all together, and it tastes like a peanut butter cup.
Really?
So if you need something sweet, some people need something sweet and they want something chocolatey, like say they're going to be whatever, some women, they're going to be bleeding or whatever, you get that chocolate craving, they're going to start their period. Well, you can be having little spoons of that, eating some air pop popcorn with the crunch and the sweet and the chocolate and all of that. And
Oh, yeah.
it's all real food. So
Mm,
there's no,
that sounds really
there's
good.
not only no negative consequence to eating that, but there's
Yeah.
positive consequence because the popcorn is all that roughage for your intestinal tract. The nut butter is the fat and the protein that's really good for you. Cocoa is a superfood, antioxidant, and pure honey and pure maple syrup. Maple syrup has iron in it, and pure honey, if it's raw local, that's like helping you with all your immunities and everything. So it's all like well food. So
It
like
tastes a little different, huh? The raw honey.
you, as opposed to
The
regular honey.
unfiltered.
I don't even know anymore because I only eat unfiltered
Yeah,
raw
I
honey and
mean,
I
it
love
was a
it.
little different. It's not,
some of these things are going to be a little bit of an acquired thing you have to
yeah,
do.
it's going to take a little minute for that one.
But once you do it, you don't
I
realize
think it'll be better for me in the oatmeal
it
opposed
will.
to, yeah, than just to spread on toast.
When we're watching a movie at night, like we'll make a big thing of popcorn with the olive oil and the sea salt and a bowl of that
That
peanut butter
sounds good.
chocolate honey, and we
Yeah.
go to town. But then there's no consequence. It's only wellness. So it's
Yeah.
like those are really good go-tos if you're having like you need.
Major, yeah.
Okay, so I think you're doing amazingly, and we're just going to hold steady. But we are going to really like wrap up this naturopathic situation.
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't hear
I'm
back
on
by
it.
tomorrow, which is Friday,
Yeah, I need to hear.
I'm going to make a note of that. Text me.
And I'm going to do the messenger. I'm going to do both emails. I'm going to do everything like I already did. I did it, yesterday and last night, and I'm going to message them and say, did you get my email? I know they did because it shows sent. How do you send it to where you get notification that they received it? You can't, huh?
I don't
That's
know.
not the CC
No,
on an email.
I don't know if you can. I'm not sure on that.
Not like a fax kind of thing,
Right.
Yeah.
In your homework, I'm going to put in, if you don't hear back from the naturopath by tomorrow, just text me.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm going to help you find another one. And you're going to keep the process going with the one you have, but we're also I'm going to see what I can do to find another one and start with them but I want to find a good one.
Yeah.
So
because it's taken a long time.
But you need to be properly serviced. You can't have, anyway. So if they're so busy that they can't even professionally, so I just think it doesn't quite feel right to me, but let's wait till tomorrow. And then, but in your homework, when I text you your homework, you're going to see it just to text tomorrow. And then I'm going to do some action. Okay. So we're going to do that with a naturopath for tomorrow. You're going to continue to do your food diary, which has been awesome. Always just like my feedback on your food log is just to plant the little seeds for you to have the thought that not for you to feel bad about anything. It's for you to have conscious thoughts about what's happening. So even if it's just, I'm doing this, I'm consciously aware of it now. That's huge. So all of those are just seeds, and they're only seeds to assist you, not to make you feel bad about anything, because that's not anything about what this is about.
Right.
And then again, just continuing to look at your ingredients, follow the traffic light eating. Okay. So you started the sparkling water. Did you kind of,
I don't put it on all my meals and stuff, but I have it every day. I have sparkling.
Oh, no, you can just whenever you want.
I didn't write it like I had,
Right. Oh, that's fine. I don't need to know that.
Yeah.
Did you spend any time kind of saying, okay, plan your meals out a little bit?
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, sure awesome. Did. And that's why I bought stuff to, like meals for the next few days. I've gotten at least
that's great
stuff ready,
And so you're just slow. Do you see how this is slowly building?
Yeah.
So continue to plan your meals, because that's really important, and continue. Okay, so we didn't talk about this either yet. When you left for a day of whatever appointments and whatever you have to take care of, did you bring?
I didn't have a day or a week like that, actually. But I always have tried to keep a little bag of like raw stuff in my car.
Okay. With this coming week, do you have any days that you know
Tomorrow
about?
I have an appointment, so I'm going to bring me a little snack. I'm going to bring some of the brown rice cake, probably to munch on, and some of my dried fruit, probably. Because I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
And you want me to get like a little readout of tomorrow's appointment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you take a screenshot of your homework and use it as a screensaver?
Sure did.
And did it work, or did it have any value?
It's a new phone, so I'm having trouble with this phone. It's a smartphone, apparently. I'm not. smart enough to work it. But yeah, I had it on the lock screen, and then but I couldn't see anything else. I just took it off yesterday and switched
Maybe
it.
it's not that. Maybe it's not a good
Yeah, I
solution.
mean, like this, I can't even figure out how to get all that credola off of there. What is that?
Okay, right. So let's take that as off of the possibilities,
But
right?
but trust me, it's every time I see it, it goes in my head.
Yeah.
You better
Okay, so it
eat
does have
something. Oh
value.
yeah, it works. It does work.
Okay, so
Yes,
we'll
it
leave it
does.
on then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I'll
have that.
put my new one on this week.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to share or that you want to talk about? Anything that's you think is valuable that I can support you with right now?
Not this week, but I think next week's going to be a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I just need to get through this week.
So I think continue to stay the course.
Yeah.
Not adding anything new. This is just keep it going and
it's going good. And this time I wrote down daily my food instead of sitting there and trying to remember it after a few days.
So you
You know
every
what I
week
mean?
you start to
Yeah, I did it daily. Like, so I'll already do my breakfast when I hang up. I'll put my breakfast down because I've already had my breakfast for Thursdays. So I'll do it, you know.
okay,
I'm
great.
gonna have to, I won't take as much space on the memo because I think it had to come in 2 texts. Did
That's
it?
okay. I don't care. Whatever you need
Oh, okay.
is fine with me.
Okay.
I can work with that. I worked with that just fine.
Okay.
So I want to plant the seed for you to put some extra effort this week into no white flour.
Okay.
And even if you're like pissed off about it, like when you're like, fuck, okay, fine. And just try it and see what it feels. You know what I mean? And just those moments, those 2 or 3 moments a week that might come in for you.
So the white flour.
At least one of those times, eliminate that white flour option and see. Just have it as a little experiment that you're going to do on yourself.
Because that's in a lot of things, huh?
No, not a lot, but in
Not really.
enough episodes where, you know, if you,
Breads.
I'm telling you, it makes that big of a difference to have that not there. But
Okay.
it's like say you have 3 different, say you go to fast food once and there's a couple other scenarios, just one of them, pick one of them and say, okay, I'm committing myself to do this one time. And the other 2, do whatever you're going to do.
Okay.
Just see what it feels
Oh,
like.
okay.
See what it feels like.
Yeah.
Try one episode of no white flour and see what happens.
Like on fast food or whatever,
Yeah.
if it happens.
So, okay, I'm just going to do this one time.
Okay.
All right, I'll take the grilled chicken wrap with a side salad and a sparkling water. And then do it.
I like that though.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
Okay.
So I'll be good.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay. So are you ready to close out?
Yeah.
You feel complete?
Yep.
I feel complete.
Send me my homework and yeah, I'll be good.
Okay.
But like I said, you'll notice after Monday, the change in my Tuesday, Wednesday.
Right.
You
Right.
will. Yeah.
So
And
that's
then
just
the
going to be
week after, it's only going to get better. Yeah. But I figured I might as well just tell you what's the difference. I'll tell you what I eat.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, because it's all about your wellness.
Right. I'm only cheating myself. So
it is. That's true. So I mean, the more, I know it's a vulnerable space, but the more you are completely raw about this, the faster you're going to get better.
Right.
Even in some things you might not like what I say, but you don't, all it is planting, you know, a path, and then it might take time for you to get some of those things massaged in. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just go at your own pace. Your energy is going to shift over time, and you're going to slowly change over time. And so if you find like, oh, how come I keep making those choices? Why do I keep? Don't judge yourself for that. It will go away. Trust me. And some things will take longer than others as we go through this journey. Wait until I start hypnotizing you.
Oh, okay.
You're going to freak out when that stuff happens because, I just got the chills.
I've been hypnotized.
I know.
And it worked.
I already know you're highly susceptible because of what
after 37 years and I quit cigarettes, that was amazing in one shot.
wait until that level starts happening. So we're getting stable right now. We're planting seeds, we're building a foundation. You're going to get set up with the naturopath. We're going to stabilize and get you off of some of your medication. I'm not going to get you off your
I
medication.
know.
You know that. Your doctor is going to get you off of some of that medication because your test results are going to start changing. Okay.
That's going to be great.
Once that gets rolling, then we're going to start adding things like.
And I go to my USC doctor too this end of the month.
Okay.
And I hope she notices something different, you know?
Once you are like get rolling on all of this, when you start going, well, you could start right now. When you start going to your regular doctors, not the naturopathic, they're on it. Well, not these guys, but naturopathic they're going to naturally want to take you off of everything. But your regular doctors, start the conversations now with them. What do I need to do to reduce my medications? What tests do you need to take over time? Tell them I'm working with a wellness coach, totally dedicated. I'm starting the naturopathic route. My goal is to slowly have you reduce my prescriptions over time. What do I need to do? What can you do to help me? Start talking to them.
Okay.
Right out the gate.
Remind me or text me that when it's
that's going to be your homework, okay?
Yeah, because that's going to be, I go on the 28th, I believe, of this month.
So you're going to be, I'm going to say regular. I'm going to call them your regular doctors.
Okay.
That's what.
And talk to my pulmonary doctor too tomorrow about that.
All of them. Just start talking.
Okay.
I'm working with a wellness coach. I'm totally dedicated. I'm starting the naturopathic route. I want you to know this because my goal is to get well and to slowly have you reduce my medications over time. So please, can you please support me on that and know that that's where I want to go, and just start those conversations and start building the strength of your vibration with the platform that you're standing on.
Okay. Yeah, because I got to go tomorrow, so I might as well get that started, you know?
Yes, start at ASAP, and that's going to have a lot of value because the more they know about what your intentions are and what you're doing, the more their minds are going to change. Instead of medicate. Oh, she doesn't want medication. Okay.
They might work with me a little differently.
Let's do this test on you right now to see where your levels are here. Oh, you know what? We could probably reduce this one a little bit. You know what I mean? Over time, that's going to happen more and more and more. But the more they know what you want, and that you're dedicated to this wellness change, okay? So then their minds are going to start to change on what path and what lens they're looking at to help you.
Okay.
Okay.
And I know the doctor tomorrow, he can't, they can't say, but I know I could tell I've had him for 9 years and I could tell he's for that, but he just can't say it,
When you come out,
he's going to support me. He's going to be a real good supporter. I know he will be.
And when you come at it from a non-defensive place, okay, when you come at it from respecting, I'm talking just because this is coming naturally, respecting them, appreciating what they do, having gratitude for their service to you, and then beseeching upon them to please help you.
Right.
I want to be well, and I'm doing everything to be well. Will you please help me on this journey?
Yeah.
If you come at it from that place where they don't get defensive or feel like they've done something wrong or what they're doing isn't accurate or what they're doing isn't correct, if you put them on the defense, you might shut a wall where even if they don't realize it, that wall shut down where in their mind they're saying, I'm medicating people. This is what I do. I'm going to continue doing that. But if you come at it from a place of gratitude and appreciation and ask for help, you will open a door in them that it shifts the lens of how they're going to be interacting with you.
Of course, they're going to come about it a whole different angle.
They will. So always know that when you interact with them. And if you do that, you're going to just, the vibrational frequency is going to shift and it's going to take you on this journey even faster.
Yeah.
You don't have to fight your way through this journey with them. Love your way through this journey with them and watch the difference of what happens.
And he's my primary end lung doctor tomorrow, so that's good.
Okay, so
And then I see the specialist at the end of the month.
that's great. So you have 2 opportunities this month to plant beautiful seeds. Okay, so that's going to be on your homework.
Okay.
I still have the chills, by the way.
Mm.
Okay, so let's close our eyes and take a deep breath and hold it, and then exhale and open your eyes. Okay, I feel so good. I'm so happy for you.
I am too. And so you'll put that on there for me to talk to the doctors, right?
I will, and I'll be sending you your homework very soon. I'm doing it right, like in the next half hour, so you'll have it. Okay. Okay, text me if you have any questions or need any support this week, and then let me know what happens by the end of the business day tomorrow. Okay, with the natural.
Yes,
That's going to be in your homework.
there'll be something because I'm going to send a message on Messenger too today. Yeah. I'm going to bug them to where they're just going to either tell me go away or get over here right now, kind of thing. I might show up at their office if I have to.
Do what comes naturally, whatever comes naturally to you, because if it's meant to be, it will be, and if it's not, then that means it's not the perfect.
Right, but I don't want to go somewhere and sit in a room and wait and wait and wait either,
If you have any energy to act today, do it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel that, do it.
Okay.
Okay, honey?
Okay.
I love you.
Love you.
Have a great week, okay?
Okay, let me see if I get out of here properly.
I'm going to stop all of this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Okay.